Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it was fun while it lasted. Am I right? We got the season finale of Heels that happened this past Sunday. Episode called Double Turn. Now, this episode is the culmination of everything we've been leading up to this season, especially when it comes to the Georgia State Fair, the relationship between Ace and everyone, and Jack and everyone. So it really isolates the Spade brothers, and it feels like it has them soloed out as the ones that Spades are just horrible when it comes to relationships and business. That's what it feels like to me. But it was a damn good episode, and it was a damn good way to end the season. And hopefully Stars understands the hit that they have on their hands, and they renew this for another season. Now, to start off, we start off with a flashback. Ace and Jack, you know what I'm saying, messing around, and then Tim, whatever their a-hole father name is, steps in and kind of puts the boots, you know what I'm saying, to Jack, similar to the grown-up version of the flashback that they had before. And then it jumps straight to where it ended last week, with Jack being in Gully's ring and Ace and Jack having to hightail it out there before the security gets him. Pretty interesting scene. I'm starting to wonder how they shoot all of these crowd scenes when the COVID and stuff was going on, or is it just like clever editing that they do when they do it? That's a bunch of stuff that people have been asking as far as reviewers. When I check it out, I would love for Stephen Amell or somebody to let us in on the secret when it comes to that, because those scenes look amazing, especially even if it's something where the crowd was put in later. Those scenes still look amazing. It's a lot going on in this episode. I would endure you guys, if you haven't watched this series, watch it from the beginning and come on through. You know what I'm saying? First 3 episodes, I believe, are free on Stars, on the Stars app, but it's well worth whatever the price of the Stars app is, just for the level of content and the shows that they have on there right now. So I'm like really dope for this show. But I'm a huge fan of wrestling. But even if you're not a fan of wrestling, that's the whole thing. The way that they tell the stories, um, it's interesting to see the non-wrestling fans, those fans who might be fans of a lot of the people like Alexander or Steven, you know what I'm saying, fans of just these actors, and actually watching this show because of them. I'd be interested if some of them end up watching a little bit of wrestling. I mean, you have Stephen Amell, I believe, later Thursday night, around 7 o'clock, who's on, you know what I'm saying, Brandy Rhodes podcast on YouTube on the AEW page. You know, she's the wife of one of the EVPs in AEW, in Cody. So, and the head of talent, I think, or promo or something like that. She has a big job title herself when it comes to the company herself. What is it? Yeah, go check it out. Just go check it out. I'm pretty sure there will be questions about heels and stuff on there when it comes down to it. So we'll see what happens. But the interesting thing that I got out this episode is relationships that Jack has, like the strain on his marriage between him and his wife, because his wife found out that he was the one that bought the tissues for the first time. The tissues were thrown at Ace, and that she's not for the man that Jack is right now. This isn't a man that she fell in love with, so it's a huge strain on the relationship. Even though they're both having success in their career fields, I would say, especially because she told him not to worry about coming to the Georgia State Fair, because something got pushed back and ended up being the same time as when their show started. So again, he missed one of his wife's performances. This is her love, you know what I'm saying, to do this type thing. And Allison has an amazing voice to start off with, the young woman who plays Stacy. So it's interesting to see the dynamic with that going forward, because their relationship was not repaired by the end of this episode, and it's probably honestly only going to get worse, especially since Ace feels betrayed when he did find out that his brother did the first incident but didn't do the second one. So The dynamic between the conversation they had, especially when she left, when he went to go get Ace, came back and his daughter and his son is gone, went over to Courtney's crib. And when he goes to go talk to her, the conversation they had was written perfectly. Just the calmness and tone of them discussing their problems without getting loud or anything like that. Her telling him how a horrible person he is, and him counteracting with the mean streak they got for their father, and how he's just trying to be his brother's keeper, and how bad of a person Ace is, and how he's just trying to look out for his brother. Man, that was some incredible writing to me. So, and hats off to everyone on this show when it comes to the way they just, I feel like they just lay everything out. You know what I'm saying? It's just incredible to me. And I'm not like a person who, I'm not a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid to review these shows. This is just me talking about something that I really, that is really entertaining me and I enjoy. And I think I'm just out here looking to see what you guys think about it, to get back to me to let me know. But everything's going on with Joe to say fair, right? After Ace and Jack leave, Gully's sitting beat up in the locker room and he's talking about, what I'm saying, everybody just riding the Duffy. Let's ride to Duffy and put boots to asses. You know what I'm saying? They want to go full blown Dwayne Johnson on Tech Nine's track all over the DWL. But you got Rooster there. Rooster's like, you can't do that. You got to beat them at their own game. You know he's gonna want to turn Ace face. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go there and, you know what I'm saying, show up to their ring on their biggest day and mess up their plans. Interesting. You have Bill, who ends up going up to Crystal and asking her to be the new Bunny Bonnet or Bonnie Bunny. I forget what it's called, but Bill's new valet. She looks at it as a way in, you know what I'm saying, back into the DWL. So she's all for it if she gets to participate in what's going on. You get people, I think you get Bobby is, I believe, reffing the one guy who had the baby, who got married and had the baby come back. And he hasn't been in the like, he's an important person to Ace in the show, but I always forget his name. I'm looking to see if I can find it right quick. Where's it at? Where's it at? At the event ladder match. No, but I know when he took Jack took Stacy's advice and he was going to tell Ace that he was responsible for the first time the tissues and stuff got thrown. But Ace's friend, the one who's the parent of the child that he's the godfather to, I forget the name. If you guys remember, I'll put it in the comments below. And he ends up getting interrupted because he came back to wrestle, you know what I'm saying, on this big day because he knew they was short bodies. So, you know what I'm saying, that's all good. That was actually really a really cool scene to see and shows the bond, you know what I'm saying, between the wrestlers and the friends. Jack lets Crystal be Bill's lady manager, escort, because Ace is all cool with it. Ace, when he finds out he's gonna be turned heel and he's gonna be given a belt, he starts going around town making up for everybody that he's made fun of and everything he's doing. So that's pretty interesting. But for me, the Ace, it's not that it doesn't seem like he's trying to change to be a better person. It seems like more he only cares about what people think about him. So it's not something that he's changing on the inner. He just wants people to cheer him. So I don't the motive behind what he's doing doesn't seem valid, for because I don't have a better way to state that. It's in my head, it just won't come out right. But let's get to the nuts and berries, right? Main event starts with the ladder match. You see Charlie Gully in a minute, right? We know how it's supposed to end. It's supposed to end with Wild Bill trying to stop Ace from getting the belt. Ace knocks him off, gets the belt. Ace becomes champion. Turn, you know what I'm saying, becomes the face again, right? Fans cheering him. So in order for that to happen, they during the match, Bill and Jack are double teaming Ace. So the crowd's getting behind Ace because he's the one getting beat down. Most crowds are really easy to control when it comes to wrestling, I feel like, unless you got the real internet marks. What happens is that when they set the ladder up and it's time for Ace to start to go up and get the belt, which Wild Bill took a bunch of pills beforehand, and I think that's what made him poop himself during the ring. He didn't want to get up because he didn't want the embarrassment of the poop stain on the back of his pants, so he just kind of just played dead. Gully riles the crowd up into cheering for Jack, and then starts throwing tissues in the ring at Ace, right? So when they're both at the top of the ladder, that's when Jack tells him, this wasn't me. The first time it was, I have nothing to do with this. So it turns out into an all right shoot. And Ace just starts beating the crap out of Jack. I mean, like hardcore. So Crystal ends up interfering. She jumps in the ring. Hurricanrana's Ace. You know what I'm saying? This time, instead of like last time when she interfered, you know what I'm saying? She went off script. This time, Jack looks happy that she did it because Ace was putting it to him, right? And they were gonna have to start getting really physical. I do believe Jack could have protected himself, but it's thing that he didn't want to hurt his little brother, right? So Jack looks like and gives the okay to climb the ladder and get the belt. So she's the new DWL champion, which is nobody saw coming. It was the crowd went crazy for it. Ace didn't seem mad about Crystal having a belt, but when he looked back at Jack, it was just deadpan ice glare. You know what I'm saying? Coming towards Jack, so that wasn't cool. All in all, a really, really good episode, man. Like for what went on. The thing is that you come into a new season and you still don't have the relationship fixed between Jack and Ace, and the strain between Jack and Ace's relationship is messing with Jack's marriage and the connection that he has there. So it's a lot of next season that Jack has to fix in order to get his bubble. You know what I'm saying? Right. But not being the DWL champion can help. But I want to know if it's something where Crystal will be able to keep the belt because she wasn't an original participant in the match. So I want to see what the story is they spin that in order for her to stay the champion, because if they go by normal rules or what normally goes on in wrestling, she wasn't in the match, so she can't win the belt. So, you know what I'm saying? She has to forfeit the belt. Maybe it's a tournament for who gets the belt after that. And then maybe she'll be looked at as a wrestler. Maybe they decide to start a women's division, and we'll see what goes on from there. All in all, it was a really good episode. This was a really, really entertaining season of television. And hey, luckily I got Batwoman back, so I'm not missing, you know what I'm saying, anything. And we'll have that review up for you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's right, Batwoman tomorrow at 11 a.m. But let me know what you thought about this season of Heels. Let me know if you think that it deserves a second season, and put your favorite episode or your favorite scene, even if it's your favorite dialogue. Put that in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about it. I can't wait to talk about this show with you guys in the comments below. Until next time, and until next season, let's hope it get picked up for a new season. This has been a Nerd Mix. Keep it A+. I'm gonna let Adam tell y'all how to join the Patreon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Batwoman review. I'm out.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/A+opinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.